Hello, Scorpios. This is going to be your reading for July 16th. Welcome to my channel, Angel Guidance Tarot, here on YouTube only. I'm not on TikTok. I am not on TikTok. I hope everyone's doing well. I have a special for readings right now that will start setting up. Oh, excuse me. So yes, for this is, we got a knot. I'm gonna hold that. Knot of Swords. So we're gonna see what's coming up in your energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. But I do have a special for Scorpios for $45. I will be setting up those readings coming up tomorrow. Okay, so if you have emailed me, we'll just be patient, please, because I'll get back to you. All right. I have a lot of emails to answer. This is $45 through Zoom or by video recording. So let me know. So Zoom is live if you'd like to do that with me and meet me in person. All right, so Scorpio, let's see what the energies are for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And we see these cards just want to jump out here, Scorpio. So we have you have the Knot of Swords here. I'm going to pull my camera down a little bit. And you have the Five of Cups. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So, and then let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Strength card. Oh, somebody wants to talk and apologize and make regret here. And you got the Devil's energy coming along with that. So I'm going to move these over just a little bit to kind of highlight all the cards that are showing, because it's important for us to connect those cards. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I am Scorpio in 5 placements. Okay, so I read for Scorpio almost every day. So make sure you hit the thumbs and subscribe. And so you don't have to go through 10,000 people on YouTube to find me. So subscribe to the channel and hit that notification. All right, Scorpio. So here, Knight of Swords. Someone's planning to run back to you. They ran away, actually. They ran away from you. But they're not proud of what they did. Okay, so this Knight of Swords was a person that's probably been in and out of your life, someone that just kind of comes and talks to you. And the moment you give them attention, you give them that validation, they're off again, okay? And this Five of Cups, really, Scorpio, their energy in the past have been very disappointing. And also this person had been feeling like they could not bring you into their life. I'm just going to tell you. Because they wanted you to chase them. They wanted your validation. They wanted your attention, possibly intimacy. But they had no future plans here to be with you. This is their intention. So they came in with that Devil energy intentions to kind of come in and get what they want and leave. And this actually gave them power, Scorpio, with the Strength card here. You might be dealing with a Leo here. But the way they felt with the intentions here, they were very selfish and absorbed here with that Devil card. And they created a soul tie with you. And the way they felt when they came in, like I said, they just wanted to come in, get what they wanted, tell you all the words you wanted to hear. They know you wanted a relationship. They know you probably told them all this, what you were looking for. But in their head, they knew they couldn't have a future with you. And this was, in their mind, their strength. It's almost like a joke to you. Sorry to say that, but they played this manipulation game to make you to come in and leave, as they please. Now, the Devil energy is here. So the Devil energy is this temptation with you. What they have created without them knowing is that they created a soul tie with you. Okay, through intimacy, more than likely. It could have been through hugs, kissing. It could be even through thoughts. Obsession of the soul tie. You got this Page of Wands, a Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. You can see all the pages here within the line here. That is not even, this is just on my first 8 cards. And 3 out of 8 are pages. They want to talk. They're watching you. They're just coming in and make apologies. And they're regretting in some sense of what they did to you. Now, its curiosity is here is the Devil. Because they're wondering, too, why can't I forget Scorpio? Why can't I forget Scorpio? So they want to talk. They want a Page of Swords here. They are watching you. They want to communicate. They want to come back and maybe apologize to you. Because something deep down in their spirit here has changed with that seven, with this energy here with the Seven of Swords. Their energy has changed and shifted, or they're feeling you shifting. So something here's they're regretting. What is the regret here for Scorpio and the Devil energy? What is the regret? Because they do have some kind of soul tie energy to you. Ace of Cups. Ooh, this is deep. This devil energy, like I said, they came in with intentions. They came in with intentions to you. I'm going to get a little bit more information. Okay, show me the energy here for the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Ace of Cups. Somebody was doing a push and pull here. We'll take the card there. High Priestess was on your side, the inner cycle. For deception, the truth came out. And I'm going to come back to these cards. Soulmate energy. Oh, they did create a soul tie with you. And there's that King of Swords again. I'm going to take that because I saw it. This person could have betrayed you. All right, but let's look at their energy. And then Scorpio, they are in this person in your devil energy. Could have been toxic, narcissistic. But this person had a lot of addictions. Could have been sexual addictions. Could have been drinking addictions. Women addiction, men addictions, you know. But they also had this kind of way of thinking like a show off. I get this energy as they're very much of a player for the Knight of Swords, but also this energy of avoided, I'm going to get what I want and I don't care about nobody else's feelings. That's the devil energy. They weren't worried about your energy. They weren't worried about your feelings. They didn't care that they came here and disturbed your peace. They can't, they're so self-absorbed that they didn't care. You know, they just didn't. But, I'm going to put the but in there. They fell in love with you. You went silent on them. See, and you cut this off. And now this could be their energy as well. The roles can be reversed. You saw what they were doing. And you cut this energy off of this push and pull. You kind of reverse the push and pull. Because that's what they were wanting to do, to keep you in cycles. But you pulled back your feelings here. Ace of, and you stopped being committed and loyal. Now, there's still some feelings here of loyalty towards this person. You might not have told them the actual words, but they knew you were this type of person. They knew you were passionate and loving and nurturing and all that, but you pulled this back. And they're not receiving that energy anymore. So when they weren't receiving this energy anymore, they fell in love with you. The reason they ran from you is out of fear to fall in love with you. And it's kind of like they wanted to get you before you got them. Because they always had this fear, the devil energy. I created a soul tie, which they did, because I have two cups over here too. And your energy. Both of you created a soul tie. And you can't get away from each other. And I made a video yesterday very strong about the Empress and the Emperor. You got to watch that video. Go back and watch that video yesterday. So let's look at your energy here. That's coming out. So I saw the High Priestess. And this High Priestess made you lead the situation. Ooh, there's some heavy spiritual energy here. This person has some kind of spiritual wake-up call. All I'm going to say, because so many energies here. And I do see that the recovery person, you know what I get is that I'm getting this energy from them. They were so afraid of afraid to love you out of fear. And this is what they've done to everybody. It's not just you. I need you just to make sure you know that. But you came along. you are a spiritual person. And divinely, you're supposed to have met this person. And I said this in my video yesterday. You're supposed to have met this person to wake them up, to get in touch with the high priestess of the energy of who they are, to get out of that devil energy. It's almost like you're trying to spiritually save this person. Is what your purpose was to do, was spiritually, not financially, not physically, but spiritually, to save this person, to get them back to a soulful purpose. Okay. Now, when they fell in love with you, Scorpio, there's something in your light shined on them, and you are really, you shined the sunlight and the moonlight on them. You brought them out of their darkness here. You shined that beautiful light you have, and you saw what they were doing, and they know that you know what they know you know. And you brought them into a whole nother world, Scorpio. Now, when I say a whole nother world, a new beginning, it's kind of like this person went from being a street hoe, running around, hurting people, doing whatever they want, and they didn't have no sense of accountability. But you changed that, Scorpio. Yes, you did. You changed their feelings of what the world should be. And there's that two of cups, soulmate energy. So you cut this off, and you're not going to fight for this anymore. You're just kind of like, basically stay away from me kind of energy. But you can't help, can you, Scorpio, to think about this person? You can't help it. Because right now, in that middle, that feeling of sadness and loneliness, and the loving part of you really craves this person. But at the same time, in the moon, it's best for you to stay away from them, especially during the spiritual awakening. Because they have to learn through you, through the spirit of your soul connecting with theirs, they have to learn to be a better person before they can be in your presence, before they can be around you. They have to learn to be loyal. This person didn't have any sense of loyalty. And that's the number one thing you're looking for, Scorpio. You were looking for loyalty, and this person didn't bring it. And that's what made you get away from this person. It's because of the betrayal that you're trying to recover from. And you saw them as a player, a manipulating player. But here's there's a judgment. You got the judgment too. Two of swords. I'm not sure which way. But I'm going to look at the cards here. There's something here. Yeah. This person having a spiritual thing going on. And you can't interfere with that. The high priestess, the magician, all that spiritual realm is shining down on this person to make them understand what good karma and bad karma looks like. So they put in them right now. If you can recall the hurt, the pain, the suffering you went through that you're recovering from, they're going to have to go through that. The knot, the knot of the soul. Ace of Swords with the Judgment. And you also have the Two of Wands. So this person here is looking at you as someone that can't get you out of their head. And they feel so bad about what they've done to you. And this is the change that's happening, Scorpio. It's like the change is taking place within this person's spirit. Now, this could be somebody you work with. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. But they know they done you wrong. They did you dirty. They did you wrong. And this person had to, and even if you've been at a job and somebody did not like you, this person's going through it. It could be romantic. It could be a person, your family member. It could be your son, your daughter. It could be a person you work with that treated you wrong or gossip about you and, that kind of thing. So, but regardless of who this person was or is, should say is, whoever this person is starting to understand they shouldn't have done you like that. They're having this big regret of, I should have not played with Scorpio. I should not have done that to Scorpio. So they're starting to see the truth because of you. And this is life-changing for them. Now, I know it hurt you on a soul level and a spiritual level and loving level. But this is what happens. We are all on a journey. And a lot of you are empaths. So let's see what the outcome is going to be between you and this person. That the angels are guiding this person to see the truth about you and to bring you back in to choose you. Before this person did not choose you, whether it's in a job or a family, somebody was chosen over you. But you shine that mirror. So let's see. There's a World card, Judgment again. What I tell you. Okay. This Knight of Wands still is in that frame of mind, lustful energy. And that's the part the angels is trying to get the judgment on. Before they can step back into your world, they're going to have to change this. The lustful energy of being wishy-washy with you. Okay, let's see what this Knight is. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The angels are calling upon this person to change. Judgment is here twice. And they're making them change here with the Knight of Wands. And to change your lustful ways. And to don't hurt people. See that? This person's foolish. This person, Knight of Wands, is now feeling like a fool. They're feeling like a fool the way they treated you. That's what I said. They shouldn't have treated Scorpio like that. This is they stepping into this new beginning. This new judgment. And they're starting to see things from a different perspective with you, Scorpio. They're like, it's almost like they're saying, now I understand what Scorpio, there you are. Now I know what Scorpio is talking about. Now I understand how Scorpio felt. Now I understand I shouldn't have treated Scorpio like that. Scorpio didn't deserve that. They're not over you, Scorpio. This is a divine union, and I said this from yesterday. They're not over you, and you're not over them. Six of Cups, and I'm not telling you to go back to this person, but I'm just telling you what is going on as of today. This is a general read too, so if you want a personal reading based on this information, reach out to me at angelguidancetarot@gmail.com. Let's see what the Six of Cups tell me more about this person's energy of the Six of Cups, angels, on the judgment. Yeah, they're going to move forward here with you, Scorpio. They had a big change of heart here. This is what's going on. What's the next move for this person? My channeling start to get low, so let's see. What's the next Eight of Swords? They want to talk to you. They see you as the Empress. They're in love with you, Scorpio. They feel like you love them too. Something about their money. Ooh, there's the Emperor again. Scorpio. Go back and look at my reading yesterday. You'll see what I'm talking about. Make sure you check that reading out from July 15th. The one right before this one. Empress energy. Knight of Pentacles. Same information here. And it's a different deck. King and Queen. This is the divine purpose. They don't think they're good enough for you for some reason. They're in love with you though. And you love them. You can feel each other's souls, right? You can feel each other vibrating telepathically. Like when you're sad, they're sad. When they're act like they don't care, that's what you're doing. So whatever you're feeling at this moment, at this reading, about this person is what they're feeling at this exact moment. Okay, one more. They don't feel worthy of you. They don't feel worthy of you. And they probably don't. King of Swords. They're scared of you or something, but they feel like you might bite their head off. Scorpio is a Scorpio, not a praying mantis. They feel like you're being cold to them, and they see the shift. That you're not going to fight for them. You're not willing to, those long text messages, paragraphs explaining has stopped. And they feel that. They feel your absence. Okay? So let me look at, I know some of you are like, is he going to come back? Is he going to do this? Your divine union. People, I mean, this is not for everybody. Judgment and the World card for both of you. You're in divine union. You two will never be, I don't care if they go out and find somebody and just break up and they with that person, they're going to run back to you because your souls have not, and I said this yesterday, in a twin flame union. This is a twin flame. This is somebody very, very, it's got to get it right, you know. And some of you they are fighting against the love for you too, right? They're fighting against this relationship. So let's see what the outcome's going to be. This is deep. This is, my intuition starts filling up. Angel, God, Spirit, show me the last few cards for Scorpio to know about this person. These are the 2 cards that came out. Knight of Wands again. Page of Wands. They're in no contact with you right now. But yeah, there's about 5 of Wands. They said they don't want to fight with you. They're trying not to be upset. They're waiting for you to calm down. I don't know what that means. For you to get into a calm space. Knight of Wands. But they don't know if they should give up on this or not. But the thing is, they're trying to. 5 of Pentacles. But they can't walk away from you. 7 of Pentacles. They cannot walk away from you. Because they're back and forth with you. Because they're saying, how can this work with me and Scorpio? How can this work? There's the Empress energy again. Their spirit, that's the battle they're fighting, Scorpio, is that there's a Hierophant in the upright, Temperance, my 8 of Pentacles. They're going to talk to you. The Lovers, oh, good Lord. Okay, thank you, angels and spirit and heaven above. Empress, they see you as Empress. You see what I'm saying? 9 of Wands. This person is never going to get over you. And their conscience is eating them. The guilt, the shame that they brought to your life. You were the Empress. They couldn't have touched you, Scorpio. When they touched you, and I'm going to say this in a romantic way, or even if they put their hands on your shoulder, when they touched you, you were divinely, divinely princess or prince, okay? However you want to see that. You're like a chosen one, like the spiritual person. And when they had touched you, that it just changed the whole purpose of their soul. It's changing them little by little. And they've been fighting this battle against you. They've been fighting a battle against the high priestess, angels in heavens above, to don't believe in love. Hierophant, but they crave you. They want you so bad. 8 of Pentacles, they want to invest in you. They're trying to have patience. They're trying to understand what is going on, but they can't forget you. Not with that Lover's card and 2 of Cups and the Empress and Emperor together. You two are divinely protected, supposed to be together as twin flames. And it's been a very hard struggle. King of Swords. And then they want to restart here, Scorpio, with King of Swords and you. They will come back and talk to you if you want to know. So do your own do your thing. Keep growing, creep. And until this person surrenders of what they did to you and acknowledge it, then and keep sending them back. Keep rejecting them. Because when they come back, you need to reject this person. If they cannot hold themselves accountable, like Scorpio, shouldn't have done this to you. If they come back at like nothing happened, and you question it, it's like, okay, well, I'm not letting you back because you did this ABC. No, you just say, what has changed? Are you going to be the man or the woman I need and I deserve? If not, don't waste more of my time. And that's how you reject somebody in a good way. Don't lose control. Don't lose your energy. Don't go on the deep end. Don't pull out the Scorpio stinger. Don't do any of that. Okay, it's going to hurt you more. But this person, just like you feel the soul tie every single day. And even they were, but they see you as the Empress. They see you as somebody like, oh gosh, what was I thinking? I mean, it's just like they cannot get over you. And when I say that, it's like I had somebody that's independent, got their own job, doing well in life, that he or she loved me, cared about me, called me, invested in me, came and seen me, was kind to me, and I let that go. This is what they thought they had. But I do believe, I mean, I'm not seeing any evidence of any, but because the Lover's card here is a lover, like a lover energy, and a lustful energy with a Knight of Wands, they did try to go out and find somebody else. They did try to go out and find another relationship. And whatever happened, because you two are like magnets, like north and south, okay? Every time they go to somebody else, that person's going to repel them. They're going to be fighting with that person. They're going to be arguing with that person. Yeah, they might be some interest in attraction, but once they get to the substance, level 2 and they start, something changes and they're repelled by it. Your person's been repelled by other people. And the only one that made them feel a strong connection with is you, Scorpio. Now, I'm not saying take them back. Again, I'm not on TikTok. So hopefully this resonated for you. If you like the more energy, I need to calm my spirit down. But they do want a relationship with you, Scorpio. They would marry you tomorrow. They would marry you tomorrow if you called them up and invited them to your house. But let them come to you. Because they need to respect you. They need to know how to respect you, which I see that's what they're growing in. They're growing and going to respect you. With the 8 of Pentacles here. The Lover's card. They're going to surrender that you're their person. That's why I say I feel like they're going to want to marry you, or they're going to joke around with you like, you're mine, something like that, or we should have got married, we should have never broken up. But you got to be careful with these people, Just make sure they're solid. But I'm not sure how you feel about this, but what they're seeing is a marriage here with the Hierophant. Okay? All right, Scorpio. Don't say I didn't warn you, but just be prepared. This person will show back up on your doorstep. You are divinely protected. You're the Emperor. Okay? But you do have a soul tie here. And it's not going away anytime soon. All right? Sorry to say that. But anyway, they will be back and they do want to fix things with you, but let them take the initiative, not you, because you always did the fixing. It's time to stop. They want to restart with you. Let them come out of the ice cold from you with you and then restart here. Okay, and go from there. See what happens. All right, this has been your reading. Let's see what happens for July 17th or July 18th. Stay tuned and have a great day, Scorpio. See you next time. Bye-bye.